Much focus has been given to Busby Berkeley era of Harry Warren's career. He and Al Dubin had proved a formidable writing team at Warner's. Their wonderful songs and Berkeley's camera work in 42nd Street probably saved the studio from bankruptcy in 1933. But when serious health problems arose for Al Dubin in 1938, he decided to buy out the remainder of his Warner's contract and head to New York to write Streets of Paris for Broadway with Jimmy McHugh. This included a song called South American Way for a sensational Brazilian singer named Carmen Miranda. Now in 1939, without Dubin, Warren's contract was up too, and he wanted out, hoping to move back to New York and write for Broadway himself. Over at 20th Century Fox, top lyrist Matt Gordon asked Darryl Zanuck to get Harry Warren to be his new collaborator, and a deal was made with Warren for a single picture, while Broadway was put on hold. That turned into 5 years at Fox, 14 feature films, and more hits for Warren than he had with Al Dubin at Warner Brothers. The Fox film that practically reinvented the Hollywood musical was linked to an initiative from President Roosevelt himself.
In the field of world policy, I would dedicate this nation to the policy of the good neighbor, the neighbor who resolutely respects himself and because he does so, respects the rights of others and respects the sanctity of his agreements in and with a world of neighbors.
So Darryl Zanuck hired Harry Warren to create a score that sounded like it came from our neighbors south of the border.
You'll find your life will begin the very moment you're in Argentina. If you're romantic, senor, then you will surely adore Argentina. You'll be as gay as can be if you will learn to see like a Latin. For Mr. Soon as you learn, then you will never return to Manhattan.
Deleitará su vivir al contestar con sí dulcemente. Un amorcito tendrá que con cariño dirá lo que siente. Cuando diga yo te amo, no diga usted que no, porque de cualquier modo un beso le dará y usted lo aceptará.
Hollywood was capitalizing on the good neighbor policy, and the Fox studio put Harry Warren to work with Betty Grable, the Nicholas brothers, and the irrepressible Charlotte Greenwood.
I sing to your senorita, she'll be sweet to you, senor. Every gaucho caballero should be a true troubadour.
And now, in Hollywood, the undisputed ambassador of good neighbors would be Carmen Miranda.
Mama, 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 yo quiero. Mama, yo quiero. Mama, yo quiero, mama.
Miranda made a sensational film debut, just as she had on Broadway, and starred in many Harry Warren hit films.
My friends, I extend felicitations to our South American relations. May we never leave behind us all the common ties that bind us. It don't make sense, the chicka-chicka-boom, chicka-chicka-boom, chicka-boom, chicka-boom, but it's immense, the chicka-chicka-boom.
Ach-ach-ach-ka-boom.
That's all you've got to say to chase the jinx away. Chicka-chicka-boom,
Chicka-chicka-boom.
chicka-chicka-boom.
You're in the kind of an atmosphere that would set a Latin heart aflutter. Then you try to get a piece of butter, and you discover you're in New York. You have a feeling you're in Brazil, and you hope the ladies understand you. Then you start to pay the check they hand you. You discover you're in New York. You hear Hawaiian guitars, you smoke a Havana cigar, you build a castle in Spain, and then you order chow mein. And from a sweet or a Swiss, you get a tropical kiss on gay Broadway.
You see a wonderful rumba dance.
with the rhythm of the old West Indies. But you're right across the street from Lindy's, or at the club they call the Stork. And you discover you're in New York.
By the time Busby Berkeley directed Harry Warren's numbers for The Gang's All Here, New York was infused with Latin music, Riley observed in those Leo Robin lyrics you just heard. And Carmen Miranda was immortalized in her Tutti Frutti hat.
Americans tell me that my hat is high because I will not take it off to kiss a guy. But if I ever start to take it off, I do that song for Johnny Smith, and he is very happy with the lady in the Tutti Frutti hat.
Do you like Brazilian music?
I love it.
You love it? You got it. Vou explicar que é o tchatanuca tchuju. Eu vou saltar, se vou mesmo se o trem não parar. E você pega o trem na Pennsylvania Station às 3 horas e tal. Pouco a pouco vai saindo da capital. Pois o maquinista pode ser sambista. Oh, tchatanuca, dere o ar. Oh, tchatanuca, 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 tchá-tchá. Oh, tchatanuca, tchá-tchá. Oh, tchatanuca, tchá-tchá. Achá, achá, achá. Achá.
Yes, give her a round of applause. That's Carmen Miranda, right? You know, Warren's talent for creating songs in Latin rhythms helped the Fox studio reach new audiences in the Americas while World War II raged in Europe. Beginning with 1940's Down Argentine Way, Warren's music set the template for a new kind of musical during the Good Neighbor era. And with all of the Hollywood studios jumping in to create Latin musicals, many would also feature authentic Latin music with musicians like Xavier Cugat and Desi Arnaz. And, as with Carmen Miranda, these Good Neighbor movie musicals opened career opportunities for other Latinx performers like Cesar Romero, Ricardo Montalban, and Rita Moreno.